Welcome to TCP's product introduction. In this unit, we will be introducing the product ISREMOTE. TCP's ISREMOTE is used to control fixtures with applicable sensors. The remote allows users to place the fixture into basic on-off mode or sensing mode. Some specs for the ISREMOTE is it has a range of 50 feet. It communicates via infrared wireless communication, and it takes two AAA 1.5 volt batteries. The current applicable product lines include the 𝗙𝗵𝗶 series high bay with the integrated sensor, the DT series panel with the integrated sensor, the GPS series strip with the integrated sensor, and the EUFO series high bay with the EUFO MS1 sensor. For a complete list of all applicable product lines, reach out to product management. The display on the ISREMOTE is used to view and program the settings to the remote. Use the display button to turn the display on. You can navigate through settings by selecting the up and down arrows. The active setting will blink, allowing you to use the left and right arrows to select your desired setting. The following settings are included on the display. The brightness setting allows you to control the level of light whenever motion is detected. The sensitivity setting allows you to change the detection area. It can be increased or decreased. The hold time setting allows you to adjust the amount of time that the sensor will remain at full brightness when motion is detected. The daylight sensor allows you to set a flux threshold where the luminaire will power off as the ambient lighting goes above that level. The standby dim setting allows you to set a level of light that the device will power down to after the initial hold time. The standby time allows you to set the amount of time the sensor will remain at the standby dim level. The buttons on the ISREMOTE are used to set the program and then apply them to the fixture. You must first select your settings and save them to the remote before sending the program to the fixture. The buttons on this remote include the on-off button. This button places the device into on-off mode, disabling the sensor. The display button turns the display on and displays the latest program settings. The send button allows you to send the program to the luminaire. As a note, you must press the auto button and save the program to the remote before you can send the program to the device. Use the up and down arrows to select between settings and the left and right arrows to select between setting options. The OK button saves the settings to the remote after using the arrows to change your settings. The Auto button places the device into sensor mode, allowing the fixture to be programmed via the remote. The Reset button factory resets the fixture to the settings that were programmed at the factory. The Test 2S button sets the hold time to 2 seconds to allow testing of the sensitivity. Press the Auto button afterwards to place the fixture back into sensing mode. Modes 1 through 4 are preset settings that can be found on the back of the remote. Following includes instructions on how to use the remote. To place a luminaire into on-off mode, point the remote at the fixture and press the on-off button. The luminaire will flash off-on or on-off to signify that the signal has been received. If you are turning a luminaire into on-off mode, it will remember the setting. You will be able to use the wall switch to turn off and on the device. To place the luminaire into sensor mode, point the remote at the fixture and press the Auto button. The luminaire will flash off-on to signify that the signal has been received. To program the luminaire, you must first select and save your desired settings to the remote. Press the Auto button to ensure the device is in sensor mode. Press the Display button to see the current selected settings. Use the up and down arrows to scroll through the settings and the left and right arrows to make your selections. Once you're satisfied with your settings, select OK to save the settings to the remote. Press display to confirm that your settings were saved to the remote, then aim the remote at the fixtures that you would like to program and press send. The fixture will flash on/off to confirm that the signal has been received. You may have to press the send button to multiple fixtures to ensure that each fixture receives the program. To set the daylight harvesting level, use the arrows to navigate to the daylight sensor setting. As a note, not all TCP sensors have daylight harvesting capability. If you're unsure, ask your product management department. There are a few options for the daylight harvesting mode. The sun icon will disable the daylight sensor and allow the sensor to function normally. The eye icon will select the current detected level as the threshold. The numbers represent set lux levels as the threshold. Whenever the sensor is in daylight harvesting mode, the light will remain on when the detected light levels are under the set threshold. Once all other settings are selected, press OK to save the settings to the remote, point the remote at the luminaire and press send. The luminaire will flash off/on to confirm the program has been received. To use the preset modes 1 through 4, select the desired mode, point the remote at the fixture, and press send. The luminaire will flash off and on to confirm that the signal has been received. As a note, if you select a mode that includes the daylight harvesting feature, you must ensure that the fixture has a daylight harvesting capable sensor installed. To factory reset the luminaire, aim the remote at the fixture and press reset.